Welcome back to the Crypto Arc. This is Jay. I'm just here to give you some updated cryptocurrency news, especially with what's going on in the market right now. So, right now, let's just see the market. Whoops, not that one. So, we are having a bit of a pullback, and that's because of Grayscale. They did do the release for their lockup period, which was supposed to create that selling pressure, and we can see it right now. We can see Bitcoin going down. Yesterday it was around like 30,000 or so. And a couple of days before that it was at 31,000. Now it's dipping, which was expected. But don't worry, guys. All of these dips are going to be bought by big institutions. Some banks, I can't remember which one. I think it was Goldman Sachs saying that yeah, there's not much what I call it interest towards crypto. I think that was J.P. Morgan. They're all the same. They're all in it together. But anyways, you also have another bank saying that they're opening cryptocurrencies for some of um, their clients because they're interested in it. So there's a lot of manipulation involved when it comes to the news, guys. So don't fall for it so much because they did the same thing in previous years as well. Like in 2017, they were creating a lot of FUD on crypto markets, saying that it's used by criminals, this and that, but they're just really talking about themselves. And towards the end of the year in 2017, man, cryptocurrencies made newer highs, and that is what we're expecting towards the end of the year. Newer highs, much higher than what happened in April. So don't be scared. So as we can see, volume has gone up. Yesterday it was around, I believe, like 60 to 70 million. So seeing the volume go up does indicate that the market is moving. Now, which direction? It can be either or. But of course, in this case, we are heading down. I do believe that we might hit around like 25 to 26,000 in Bitcoin, based on previous data that I've seen. So another thing to pay attention to are stablecoins, Tether, USDC, and BUSD. These are the top three stablecoins right now. So watching them change in price from going from like $1 to 99, that will give you an indicator that they're moving stablecoins to buying assets like other cryptocurrencies. And if it's like $1 or above, that means they're parking it back to stablecoins again. That's a general rule for following these indicators. Now, in other news, this I've shown this many times before, but I'm here to give you guys a daily dose of reminder because I still do see people creating FUD saying that this bull run is done, and that's not true based on this data. We are here right now. We have caused a bit of a pullback, and I think we're dipping down a little bit more. That's okay. Now, as you can see in previous bull runs, guys, 2017, 2013, 2011, after the pullback, it goes up way higher. You see? Pullback, boom. And it always happens around the same time, too. So don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. All right, so let's get some other news. There's no quote today. I did not set it up, but well, oh well. So, Veracity VRA. This is one of my bullish picks, guys. I got in when it was 1/5 of a penny, and then a month later, it did a 25x on me. Right now, let me check the current price. Price. All right. Oh, look at that. Wow. So for 800 bucks, you get 100,000. That's cool, man. I mean, like overall in my investment, I do wish it had stayed, but whatever. You can't get everything in the world. But I do see this as a good long-term bet, so I'm not too worried, to be honest. Let's see. I'm gonna prove to you guys. Oh my God, this this is why I need a better computer, man. Okay, so got in around here, and then climb all the way up. Look at that. 5 cents. Now it's just doing a little drip. That's okay. Because from here, 0.008 all the way up to here, that would be like almost a 6 to 7x. So if you move in now. But remember, guys, nothing I say in this video is financial advice, alright? I am not your financial advisor, so please do your own digging, man. But, in my experience, this is a pretty good buying opportunity. And Veracity has a patent on proof of view as well, which is global. So that does give them a competitive edge over other cryptocurrencies that are in the same niche. But right now, they're in the state of like discovering which one's going to make it, which one's not. And I do see Veracity as one of those promising cryptocurrencies to be in because of mass adoption. All right, so Veracity did have an audit with Xangle, and they have been given A rating when it comes to their credibility. So that is definitely good news. Also, by giving the A rating, it puts them in the same level as Theta, Basic Attention Token, and VeChain. And these are monster projects of their own as well, guys. So if you want to take a look into these, definitely get into them by doing your research. Not necessarily put your money in there right away, but to be honest, man, just based on my research, Theta, Basic Attention Token, and VeChain are guaranteed as well. Theta is in the CDN niche, so big content delivery network, and they too do some cool things like they allow you to sell or share your bandwidth to others. So that's pretty cool. Basic Attention Token, I do use Brave Browser. I should have an affiliate link for you guys to use, but I don't have one right now. But anyways, if you use Brave Browser, guys, just through browsing alone, you earn BAT tokens, and I have been accumulating on their points and then using that to basically trade for other cryptocurrencies that I'm bullish on, like Zilliqa, XLM, XRP, all just from using a certain browser. I've been collecting points since last year of September, and you know what? In a couple years from now, even though it's very little right now, they're gonna be monsters, man. Just from me browsing alone and putting it into cryptocurrencies that are very promising. Now, I am bullish on Basic Attention Token as well. I do keep some on the side. When it comes to data, it is the new gold, and these machines, man, they're gonna be using this data to function, and also marketers as well are gonna be using the data because they wanna understand how the interest that we like, how we like to move in the internet, what we like to search, all that data is going to be captured as well. But you know what? When it comes to data gathering, guys, they have their hands on everything. So we really have no escape other than being off grid. But I don't think anyone's going to be off grid because there's just too many addicting things in society right now. And we are social creatures. We're not going to want to be outside of society as much compared to being inside society and functioning with society. But in terms of NFTs, Veracity is moving towards there as well. They're going to have their own NFT marketplace with mixed with their esports, and I'm going to show you a bit of esports today as well. And yes, remember they do have the proof of view technology, which is great because it's going to help the advertisers as well. Basically weed out all the fake views from the real views. And yes, those bots are destroying their ad spend, and Veracity aims to help with that industry, and that is like an industry that spends around 300 to 400 billion annually. So that's a lot of money involved, guys. And let's take a look at Veracity market cap right now, because it's not in the billions, man. It's wow, look at that, 50 million, 53 million. Okay, if you want to be a little bit more exact. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but anyways, 53 million in my honest opinion with Veracity's technology as well as adoption ability. I do believe that it's highly undervalued. That is just my opinion. It's not financial advice. You gotta think for yourself, guys. I present you with a cool information. You gotta do something with it. I think the saying goes, "I can lead you to the well, but I can't make you drink." I guess I should have made that the starting quote of this video. I can lead you to the well, but I can't make you drink. I'll drink for you. Give me your money though. Just joking. All right, so in terms of Esports Fight Club, this is Veracity's project as well, and they are involved with a lot of big games. And yes, with these big games, you can watch and earn. Right now, you can only earn Valorant Riot points, but as you can see, these other ones, like you can get Steam Wallet cards soon PUBG Mobile. This is another big game. I used to play it. I still have it on my phone, but I haven't touched it in a while. And of course, Veracity points. And you're gonna be using these as currencies to basically redeem for like NFTs. It hasn't come out yet, but anyways, yeah, to earn your points or get rewards, all you gotta do is watch. So there's a lot of people out there that are watching esports, and the idea of esports is growing exponentially, guys. It's gonna replace current sports because everyone's gonna be at home enjoying all of these virtual world reality, as well as there's more people that can participate in esports compared to actual regular sports. Because in regular sports, you kind of rely on the size of your body, as well as years and years of working on that craft to actually like make it big. Now, I'm not saying that esports is just as, I mean, like, is easier. It's just as hard as well, but it allows more people to basically uh, move in there without having to worry about their body sizes as well as what their body can do. With this, with esports, they can just rely on their ability to move the mouse or keyboard. I kid you not, man. Like most of these esports right now, they're moving towards computers. You don't need to be running with your legs. Actually, wait. I shouldn't say that because with virtual reality, they do have these platforms right now, like physical platforms for you to stand on, and it acts like a trampoline and a treadmill almost. So basically, there's this esports. I can't remember which one, but they're basically in like those shooting games, and you're in the virtual world. So in order for you to like move around, you're stuck on this platform, which you're tied onto, and basically it's like a treadmill. So it turns around, and whenever you want to move your feet, the treadmill moves with you. So it's kind of cool. They have that set up. I don't know which game they're using that for, but I do believe that with, let's see, PUBG, they're gonna implement that idea with PUBG because PUBG is all about like that battle royale shooting game. That's why everyone loves it. But yeah, this is how you earn points, guys. If you give away 10 minutes of your time, you get 50 EFC points. If you give 10 hours of your time, you get 3,000 EFC points. So slowly and slowly, they're just getting us more addicted to being inside. Now moving towards this one, you can do staking with Veracity in their wallet for like 25.5% APY. I have not checked into staking with BNB yet because I'm satisfied with 25% APY right now. But in terms of them doing work with BNB, that is definitely good news because I want to see VRA being offered in Binance, and that should be soon because they do have an old token in there. It's called VRAB. I don't know too much about VRAB, but it does have the same symbol as VRA, and it's just one ticker away as well from becoming VRA. So I do believe that is a big signal that Veracity is gonna go to Binance soon. All right, let's get some other one. Yes, more esports tournament, Viper Demon. So this is happening in Thailand. This is great news when it comes to mass adoption because a lot of people do watch esports, and now they're hitting more on the Asian continents, which is great because those guys, they're they don't have the same kind of privileges we do in the Western world. So like any sort of entertainment they can get, they're gonna take it, man. I do remember my experience in Philippines when I used to live there. Um, most of my entertainment came from playing with my friends outside of video games. And I do remember video games as being one of those like super addicting things because we had like one friend that had Sega, and everyone in the neighborhood would just go there and watch him play Street Fighter. And once in a while, you do get an opportunity to play with your friend, which is cool. But just remembering that memory and applying it to Thailand right now and the current situation. I mean, they're not as privileged as we are in the U.S. and Canada. So I can see them following the same suit. You have that one friend that has all the toys, and everyone in the neighborhood is just gonna go in there and watch. And yeah, overall, esports is going to make it big in Asian continents, more specifically Philippines. Those guys are very competitive. All right, so I already spoke about this watch and earn. Yes, Valorant points is the only thing available right now. Steam cards and PUBG points you'll get soon, and of course VRA. But yeah, this is to show you some of the gameplays they have for Valorant. My brother does play this, and I can see how addicting it can get. Like some of the people from my Muay Thai gym also play this as well. Look at that. It's kind of like Counter-Strike. If you guys played Counter-Strike before. Oh, look at that. Oh, and also my good friend that introduced me to crypto does play this game as well. Look at that. Whew. Okay, enough of that. Well, you get the point of VRA. And yeah, let's move on to other news. Alright, so here we have this kid named Gajesh Naik. He's only 13 years old, but in 2016 he started doing his coding. Basically joined this boot camp somewhere in India, and he started learning how to do like drag and drop. Anyways, this kid right now is managing 1 million. He created his own coin called Polygash, and it does have a stable coin as well. Let me just see what it is. Stable Gash, S-Gash. This is sick. Now, guys, when it comes to the newer generations, they do, I mean, like, they can absorb information much better than the older generations can. So, moving into this new economy, I do believe them just like shining brightly, but you gotta put them in that environment to want to learn the new technology. And this kid, man, oh, he's gonna have a bright future ahead of him. Currently, he's managing $1 million, guys, and this kid already knows how to code. So could you imagine, like, what, 5 years from now, and he's 18? Imagine the amount of money this guy's going to be managing. It's gonna be quite a lot. Look at him, there's a smile on his face. So good for him, man. Stable Gash is not a stable coin. What the heck? Okay, it's not a stable coin anymore then. What? I did not read this part. I am ignorant. What the heck? But anyways, when it comes to adopting new technologies, kids just have a better way of adopting it and making something out of it. Their imagination is much better than ours or the older generation. And oh yeah, also I want to tie this in with the Cardano's moving to Ethiopia. They are doing like a revolutionary event with their education system. I don't know why I can barely talk right now, but yeah, Cardano's killing in Ethiopia, and soon other nations in the African region, they're gonna pick up on that. They're gonna be like, oh my God, Ethiopia's kids, they know how to code with like Cardano's protocol. I want to do that as well for my nation, and they're gonna start adopting it. And then people in other continents, like the Asian continents, are gonna be like, yo, Africa's killing it. I want some of that. Yo, Cardano, come over here. And then they're gonna start inviting other protocols as well, like Zilliqa. Zilliqa's pretty big in Asia. You're gonna be like, yo, Zilliqa, man, come over here, teach us what we need to know. Like, we want our kids to be like independent and be knowledgeable of blockchain as well. Bring your blockchain in here. And Zilliqa's gonna do that because Zilliqa's all about mass adoption as well. I mean, they do have their X Academy, where it allows all these YouTube influencers with big following to allow their viewers to earn points, similar to VRA's Watch and Earn. It's the same thing. It's just different brands. All right, so enough of that one. All right, so here we have religion, the Islam religion moving into DeFi. So the thing with them is that they don't want to charge people interest. However, they do want to charge them fees. And the reason why is because it has something to do with their religion regarding to this Sharia law. Actually, I'll read this part. Let's see, where does it start? So this person, Wasim Mamluk, from the DeFi platform Nimbus, argues that government-issued fiat currencies do not have intrinsic value, like gold, silver, salt, among others, and may be incompatible with a careful interpretation of Sharia law. Now let's take a look at what Sharia law is. And you know what? Islam is not the only religion moving to blockchain as well. A couple days ago, I read on this news that the Torah is being NFT. The Torah is basically their scripture for Judaism. So when it comes to religions, in my honest opinion, I do believe it is a weapon that is used to segregate us within society as well. One of my Muay Thai students, actually, he's from Palestinian descent, and his grandparents actually tell him stories of what they learned prior to like 1948, when apparently illegal Jews came into that country in Israel. And at that time, it had three major religions in there, which they still do now: Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. They were living in peace in there. And then all of a sudden in 1948, these illegal Jews came in, and basically they started shit. And then that Israeli-Palestinian war started occurring. And then I'm not sure if you guys are up to date with what's going on in there. There's usually a lot of attacks. It's not even a safe place to be in. Anyways, let's get to some Sharia law. So it's a religious law forming of the Islamic tradition. It is derived from the religious precepts of Islam, particularly the Quran and the Hadith. In Arabic, the term Sharia refers to God's immutable divine law and is in contrast with fiqh? I don't know what that is, which refers to its human scholarly interpretation. The manner of its application in modern times has been subject of dispute between Muslim fundamentalist and modernist. Wow, okay. Now, I don't exactly... You know what, guys? I can't remember as to why Sharia law is connected to cryptocurrencies. I had it somewhere inside my head, now I just had a brain fart. But anyways, you know what? Overall, they are moving religion to the blockchain, and they already did the narrative with Judaism, and now they're doing with Islam. For soon, Christianity is gonna NFT their Bible as well and put it in the blockchain, and then in the virtual world, you're gonna see flying Jesus, man. Flying Jesus. He's gonna be floating around in the blockchain world. They're gonna start doing that. And then, I don't know, I'm pretty sure they're going to use that as like a way to control the masses as well. Like, they'll program a flying Jesus floating up in the sky or something, and then people see that and they're going to be like, oh my god, this is a sign. And I do believe they're going to use those kinds of fakes to basically woo the masses and move them towards something. I don't know what that something is, but you know, religion has always been used to move people, and if not, eradicate people. And yeah, I don't think I need to show that in this video. I don't want to show those videos. But anyways, that is all I have for updated cryptocurrency news, guys. So Veracity, do look into it. Very promising protocol. And when it comes to this dip, guys, remember, a dip is expected around this time. Just based on previous data, it is going to go way up higher. So right now, it is a good buying opportunity, in my honest opinion. And remember, that is not financial advice. So please, guys, do press that like button. Also, share this video as well. And also, subscribe to my channel. Press that notification bell button so that way you're notified when I come up these videos. And yes, enjoy your day.